Alright guys, what's happening? Simo here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I've got this dirty, grotty old expansion tank. It's 33 years old. It's been on the car since new. As far as I know, there's nothing in the service history of it being replaced. And I've got a few household cleaners that, according to the internet, are really good for cleaning them and restoring. I do, however, believe that the reason they go yellow is a chemical reaction, not a stain, but hopefully I should be able to get out all of the little bits of gunk and crap that is stuck around the sides. And of course, behind where the expansion tank sits is a little bit dirty and grotty, as you can see. When I replaced the fuel filter and all that kind of stuff, I did clean up that side. So now that I have the expansion tank off, I'm gonna clean up that side as well. The engine is going to be coming out in about, I don't know, I wanna say about 5 weeks, maybe, give or take a week, to fit the EFI. And I am getting a custom manifold for the turbo made up. So the turbo doesn't sit here behind the radiator anymore. And the turbo is actually gonna sit over here where the metering head is for the MFI unit, because we're ditching the MFI and going EFI. So that is gonna help it run really cool here in Australia with my clean expansion tank. The reason I'm doing that is because here in Australia, the car runs so hot because of the ambient temperatures here. And although I do think it looks okay when they cut the bumper up, to improve airflow, I don't want to do it. Like I said, I do think it looks okay, but it's not for me. So I don't want to do that to improve the airflow to the radiator. The next thing that I can do is remove the heater, which is the turbo, because that is hot. Remove that from behind the radiator to over here, so there's not as much heat coming off the engine onto the back side of the radiator. But guys, let's get stuck to work on this expansion tank. All right, guys, so don't laugh at me, but this is what people say on the internet works to do this, okay? So you obviously need the dirty expansion bottle, right? So I've got that. I did have a roll of massive electrical tape, but this is gonna have to do, and that is to just seal off the ends here, which you'll see in a bit why. Washing powder. All right, so as you can see, fabulously clean and fabulously fresh there as well, guys, for you. So that's freaking lit. All right, and then somebody actually in a forum mentioned the Jif cream cleaner that you use to clean your sinks with. I was like, all right, well, this is basically the same, and you can see that the stove and the sink are glistening. Look at that shine there, and it is the Power Force Pro. So yeah, boy, lifts dirt, removes stains, and breaks up grease and burnt on food. Righto, so maybe we can eat whatever's in there. And rice. This is not to soak up all the water and fix your electronic products, fixing a broken iPhone. This is to be inside as a abrasive inside the tank to scrub it all out. So guys, let's see if this actually works. you can see that it has cleaned it up a fair bit, but it's still very, very yellow, which, like I said, I think is just a chemical reaction, but all the crap is out of it. All right, guys, so the expansion tank is back in the engine bay now. The car is idling behind me. I've just topped all the fluids back up, topped the coolant back up, and what I'm doing now is I'm running the car up to temperature with the cap off the expansion tank, with the heaters on as well. That way that all the coolant will flow around the entire coolant system as soon as the 82-degree low temp thermostat opens, and then any air bubbles that are in the system will get pushed out. And then all I'm going to do is, once it's nice and warm, is just going to turn it off, leave the radiator cap off, let it cool down completely, and anything that is left air bubble wise will be gone. But guys, take a look, it's heaps cleaner. So as you can see, guys, heaps cleaner. Still like yellowed and discolored a little bit, but heaps cleaner. Much happier with how that looks. There's no gunk around the edges or anything like that. There was like heaps of like black spots along here and all that. That's all gone now. So all in all, guys, happy days.